Andrew Mellon by Jamel, Alejandra, and Louis. Andrew Mellon grew up rich. He was the son of Scottish immigrants. He was third of four brothers, and his father was a banker and judge. He went to school at the University of Pittsburgh. His early endeavors, he ran two companies that his father gave him, a lumber and coal company. He joined his father's banking firm, and within 2 years, he transferred ownership to himself. Making a fortune. He made a fortune off of running oil companies, construction companies, steel and shipbuilding companies. He owned 1/3 of the Proud Whiskey Company, and he also encouraged low taxes for large corporations and tax cuts. His political career, he was he was Secretary of Treasury for the United States for 2 presidential terms. He also helped negotiate the European debt with the Mellon-Berger Agreement, and he also had many plans to reduce federal debt after World War I. The Mellon plan required the federal government to cut taxes in certain places so that people would buy more things, in turn decreasing the federal debt. This plan was present in the Revenue Acts of 1921, 24, and 26. He also helped negotiate the European war debts and how they would pay them off. He was basically the Great Prozac to the Great Depression. On the other hand, Mellon reduced the federal debt that was large, a result from World War I, and he also donated $10 million to construct the National Gallery of Art in Washington, D.C. because he was an art collector. Mellon was impeached for his illegal use of tax cuts on his own corporations to make money. Mellon's popularity dropped after the Great Depression because of his unfavorable tax cuts, and his plans ultimately failed in reducing federal debt. In 1932, he resigned to serve as a U.S. ambassador to England for a year. And Andrew Mellon entirely just was a huge robber baron by robbing good, hardworking people for their money and putting it towards his own companies.